What did you guys really expect from this? We got people in his own community trying to radicalize this man's behavior by making up lies saying that I said something about his wife, but clearly he has no evidence of that. So he's trying to get a rise like AGN. Wait, he says something about my wife. No reason to get emotional because I clearly did not say that. He was never going to show up. Excuses, even though he did not spell excuses right. He has a video calling me a, even though it was a parody, on some racist whatever, and wants to pull this stunt. He was never gonna show face. He's, you know what? Really? Because I thought the debate was on Friday, but yet for some reason you started it on Thursday. I'm kind of confused about that, Puerto Rock, but I digress. Here we go. Why you lied, bruh? You know that the debate was 8:30 on Friday. You're the one that set the time, and we'll definitely get to those timestamps. Don't you worry, guys, because Puerto Rock, for some reason, even at 50 years old, he just loves to lie. Here we go with the assumptions. The man was never intending on debating me. He hasn't contacted me all week, which I did send a request to his account, but he just never added me. And when I tried to contact him, his settings were set up. Now, how come you didn't contact me on YouTube? Now, we're going to get through all this. So we're going to debate with no coordination? Yes, that's why I've been telling people for weeks that you should contact me through a community tab that I left. We made sure that we took things covered here, man. It seems like the only person that wasn't ready for this was the man that lied on my good old name, saying that I was afraid of a debate. Now, what does that say here? Tell him we can rock next Friday, 8:30 p.m. Let him know to pick the topics and let me know what they are. You got T-Boss saying I sent it to him. Bet where you want to do the stream at, right? It says it right there. We got another one. It could be on my channel, but if he's not feeling that, we can rock it on his. I don't know how he sets up his live, but if he ends up on the channel, let me know how to do a StreamYard free one. I mean, so why wasn't this discussed on Friday? Why did you make false accusations, said that I was ducking you when the debate was Friday? But instead you went live on Thursday, and then what's even more laughable about that, I was in your chat and you said I wasn't there. Hey everyone, this is my community tab, and it was 7 days ago, and it says Puerto Rock 77. If you're willing enough to do a live debate, please comment on this post. Thank you. And this was supposed to discuss all the things that you wanted to do last minute for some reason. Maybe possibly to sabotage it. That's fine, man. God bless you. I love you. You know what they say, love your enemies. But for some reason, you guys act like people can't change. You guys are all sinners. You guys have all fell from the graces of God's glory. So to hold on to situations that were done maybe 5, 6 years ago, you guys act like as if you're angels. You're not any better than I am. You have all fell from the graces of God. But yet, for some reason, people cannot better themselves. Like, come on, guys. What did you guys really expect from this? To me to rip my shirt off and turn into AGN? How dare you talk to me like this and lie on my great name? What's wrong with you people? To get theatrical. No, we don't need to do that, man. I'm definitely fine-tuned with my own emotions because I know what I'm telling you is the truth. But Puerto Rock, you're going to have to tell your audience as to why you didn't message. You said you had no way of contacting me, but yet you could have contacted me right here on YouTube. And what's even more funny, kids, he decided to do that the last minute when he got exposed for lying on Gamesta's great old name. And as you guys can see, it was also a part of his live stream, but for some reason he hid me. I don't know why you would hide me. Why would you do this?
Keep doing this back and forth. I'm like,
I mean, you talking about back and forth, but that's me typing to you right now in your own chat.
I went to Adam. I can't, and it says due to privacy settings. So number one, I can't add him as a friend on PlayStation.
Man, these dudes do too much theatrics. Bro, I had you added on my PlayStation for a week, and you never accepted it. Maybe more likely because you don't go on it because, most of you PlayStation fans don't play games anyway. You're too busy on Twitter and Discord. Is that what y'all use? But yeah, Puerto Rock, I mean, I understand you don't like me, but damn, I wouldn't go as far to say that about another man. That just shows your insecurities. You're 50 years old. You was in the military. You should do better. You should be looking out for the younger gamers. You know, what did you want me to do? Scream and yell at you like what you did? Making up assumptions and accusations and running with these narratives? No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm far better than that. And what's even more crazy, you're 20 years older than I am, acting like a pathetic little kid. Okay, you could have handled this like a man. You could have messaged me on YouTube through the community tab. You said you had no way of contacting me, but yet when you got exposed with the video, which we can show you even using your own content, that's when you wanted to start running the debate all of a sudden. Even though you posted something on Thursday, which somebody told me, I jumped in, but you can clearly see my comments here. And yet, for some reason, I was hidden in your live stream here. But maybe Gamester, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I blocked him. Maybe there was some other, because, you know, Gamster's always doing stuff wrong in the community. We always got to blame him, you know. Let's get to that, shall we?
This dude, like all his content, oh shit, P-Rock placing for shock, line up.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like somebody got caught.
Oh, not being what? Not being approached.
Yeah, I was watching. I was also leaving comments. So now you got to explain to your audience as to how you weren't getting them.
What are we doing? Is he?
It is kind of sad because I actually really did want to have a interesting little debate. I told people I was going to keep it solely gaming, not take it personal, whatever. It's just very unfortunate how you wanted to go about things. And like I said, I'm going to spend my Friday with friends, which is actually reliable because I already know that when we make plans, we do what the set plans is. But yeah, this was crazy, man.
What are we doing here?
Uh-oh.
What are we doing here? Up there. That way he ain't got to keep doing this back and forth. I'm like, wow! I went to Adam.
Yeah. That wow sounds like somebody just got caught doing something wrong, man. Like, why would you even do that, bro? You got caught live lying saying I was ducking you when I just jumped in your live stream.
I can't. And it says, due to privacy settings.
But what does privacy settings have anything to do with YouTube? That means you blocked me priorhand. And funny thing is, we have people that were there that I was in a party with that see my comments, and then all of a sudden they said they were gone. So that means you blocked me, bro. But then you acted and proposed as if I wasn't there and I was ducking you, but I was there the whole time because somebody told me as to what was going on. Because I thought we was doing a debate on Friday, not Thursday. Like, I don't know why you did that, but hey, by all means, it doesn't matter.
So number one, I can't have. Bro, you putting more energy. Were you putting more energy?
No, I'm not putting energy at all. All I had was screen record. You put more energy trying to make me appear as if I was ducking you, and that wasn't the case. You got caught in your own lies, bro. Now they're like, oh, Gamester know what screen recorder is? I thought he was a dummy. I thought he just make his phones with the camera with the cell phone. Oh, I found out how to use screen record pretty quickly when I heard you lying on my name.
Yo, if you are watching me now, right now, you want to say, hit me up, Discord. I'm literally live right now.
Bruh.
This dude put more energy. Like,
how am I putting more energy? That is me exposing your hypocrisy. You lied on me. You see how these dudes take no accountability? They take no accountability. And I find it funny, man. But God bless you, bro. You know? God bless you, bro. 50 years old and you still don't get it yet, man. Hey, at least I'm young enough to still learn my life lessons. But I figured at your age, you will know them far better than myself.
Really? We could drop the Discord right now. Literally, my shit is set up right now. Like, I can literally, we can start.
So how come did you have to come to my thing? Now, mind you, he can leave comments in my stuff, but yet you weren't seeing my comments in yours? You're going to have to explain this, Puerto Rock, man. I don't know why I was hidden from your chat. People had no problem seeing it, and then boom, poof, I was gone. You know? I don't get it, but hey, it's okay. It's fine. And if you look, you'll see that his comments go through. And we can see him in our chat. Yeah. Unbelievable, bro. I mean, you call me a coward, but yet you got caught in your lies, bro. We can see your comment. We've definitely seen your comment posted on my channel. So clearly I did not have you blocked, because if you did, this wouldn't have showed up. You get what I'm saying? This wouldn't have showed up in my live. But clearly it didn't show up in yours. I don't know, man. I find that kind of ironic, or should I say funny, but hey, man, to each their own.
Right, exactly. And in your life, you said the debate was going to be Friday. You knew you would do something like this. What the fuck? We can have it Friday.
But it was all. What do you mean we can have it Friday? That's then what was this whole charade for? What was this all about then, Porter Roach? We've already agreed with. We already have the timestamps from T-Boss telling you that this is what we setting up, and you want to do this little thing, maybe to purposely sabotage, and that's fine because it did work. I'm gonna spend time with friends and family, and because we're gonna actually get things done. Okay, you can spend your little time on Discord or Twitter because you ain't never on PlayStation. So, like I said, man, much love to you, man. You know what they say, love your enemies, because I don't know, man. I really don't know, man. You know, I try to change as a person. I try to keep it gaming as much as possible now. And, yeah, people want to make things personal. But it doesn't bother me, man. I don't care for this YouTube crap. You know, but you did get caught lying, man. You did get caught real bad,
What
too.
the hell was you talking about?
What do you mean? What he's talking about? What are you talking about? Matter of fact, we're going to bring up that again. You agreed. You set it up for Friday for 8:30, and then you went live talking about where GameStat on Thursday. And what's even more funny, even though it was Friday, I still showed up on Thursday saying, what's going on? You want to do this right now? You can see the proof and evidence that I have. And I got no response for you. But yet, we can all respond to you on our channel, but we couldn't respond to you on yours? So what's going on here, man? Did you purposely hide me? Did you purposely did that to make it come off or make it appear as if I was ducking you when in reality it was you ducking me because for some reason I was hidden in your chat? That's crazy.
Oh, I knew he would do something like this. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Ooh, I read that too fast. Oh, no, he's talking to him, exactly. In your lives, you said that the play was going to be Friday. I knew he would do something like this.
He's talking about you. He knew you would do some sucker stuff, and that's exactly what you did. That's why we're at this moment.
Yo, I think that's his own account.
What? That's my... Now you saying that I'm talking... Yo, bro, I can't. Bro, nah, you know what, bro? Now he... What do you mean my own account, bro? now I'm talking to myself? Yo, bro, I can't. These dudes are goofies, bro. These dudes are straight up goofies, bro.
I don't think you can see I don't think you can sound.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's me, guys. My name... Yo, me and Kuno Tro gonna laugh about... That's me right there. I'm Kuno Tro. I'm everybody. I'm Galaxy Fur.
I think that's his own account, and he's talking to himself.
Yo, you know what? I'm gonna just let it ride, brother. I'm gonna just let it ride, bro. I'm gonna just let it ride. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, man. Yeah, how you know? This is crazy, bro. I can't, man. Another lying accusation. Unbelievable. Telling me I'm doing theatrics.
I don't know if they could see my reply, though.
Oh, no. We saw it. We saw it, but did you see mine? Did you see my whole 8 minute? There was a little bit more to that. Did you see mine? No, you didn't see that, did you? Because you claimed that I wasn't in your chat, and I was clearly there. You know, Puerto Rock, what's even more crazier than that, it says it right here. Tell them we can rock next Friday. This was a week ago after my post that I had posted at a week. So you said I wasn't ready for this, but I was ready. Next Friday at 8:30 p.m. And you really tried some sucker stuff, man. You should have just let it ride, man. I don't know why. Maybe he thought I was going to get... I don't know. I really don't know. It says bet. I sent it to him. Even J-Dub's in it. J-Dub, how come you didn't show this in your little video? How come you didn't show that you was having a conversation with this person that was also conversating with me about what's going to happen? And you can't deny that because that's why you set it up. Because then where you're going to get the, where did the whole debate come from if we never even talked, right? We knew this was going on. But yet you came up live on Thursday making it as appear if I was ducking you when I never ducked you. How can I duck something when when the debate is Friday? You really try to pull some sucker stuff, man. And that right there alone, I can't respect you. And hopefully real people will see through that. Like, yo, Puerto, that was kind of corny, man. That's kind of corny, man. Go ahead, hold 6 years ago. He did this 6 years ago. He did that. Listen, I'm a changed man. Now, the crazy thing is, are you a changed man? I can take accountability for the things that I've done. I can look at perspective and say, you know what? I've bettered myself. I can do that. But can you? No. You're still the lying PlayStation fanboy you've always been. Continuing to lie to yourself. You know, and no, we're not doing the debate because you don't play video games anyway. I'd rather talk to real gamers. I'm sorry. I'd rather talk to a person that actually plays games. Why would I waste my time with a Twitter or a Discord warrior such as yourself? I'm sorry. I got too much time playing a game. I don't have time to talk. That's why I said we can run it in the game and talk. It's called multitasking, right? I mean, but for him to go as far to say that none of this was set up, and what's even crazy, we can reassure that. Your boy made sure he had the proof, right? I had the proof. J-Dub and T-Boss, he's, as you can see, talking to you. When you said he wasn't going to do it, he wasn't going to do that. And then what's even more funny, you say that, but that I have a community tab, which is 1 week from the time that you had this conversation, and you say that I wasn't willing enough to do it. Come on, Puerto Rock. This is not a good look for you, man. I know I'm very hated in the community, but even regardless of how much you dislike somebody, it's not okay to make up lies on people. You know, like I said, it's not okay to do that. You know, I think that's a very disrespectful, or should I say, an unnecessary thing to do. You know, there's probably a reason why a lot of your debates don't go through because you purposely messed them up, and you got what you wanted. That's fine. You can still protect your whatever your YouTube brand or whatever. It doesn't really bother me. I don't care because I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. So I don't know what you're gonna be doing. You might be on Discord or Twitter talking to random dudes over the internet about Xbox, but all in all, I'm gonna have fun. But this was some real sucker stuff. I think he really wanted me to get angry, rip off my T-shirt. It's me. I'm gangster. I'll do 500 pounds. I'll rip it all. I'll do it all. I'll do it all. That's what he wanted. You wanted me to overreact and get mad. And what's crazy, your own audience is radicalizing your behavior because you're like, what did he say? And I did not say that. Don't see, there's one thing, Puerto Rock, you got to learn from people, man. And I deal with this all the time on a day-to-day basis. I'll talk to people. People tell me not to talk to a person. They'll go as far to say, oh, you shouldn't talk to this person based off what? But then I look at them like, this person ain't never done nothing to me. Right? And I can show you that this man has a lot of ill will and animosity in his heart as a grown man, because we'll go as far to show this.
Yo, son. I'm pulling up, dog. Where you at? Like, what we doing here?
Yo, he pulled up and then he hid. Like, what?
What? Yo, what's up, bro? What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta?
Now, all this was funny. I thought this was funny. I'm laughing right now. I thought this was honestly funny, man. You know, and it's a sad shame that it had to go to these things. Like, you should have just kept it off that. You could have just kept clowning. You know, that's what you should have did. The clowning stuff is fine, man. But as soon as you lied, though, bro, I don't know, man. I didn't like that, bro. I don't like that, man. You know, don't do all that, bro. You know, the clowning stuff was awesome. You heard me. I was laughing, man. But the lying stuff, I just don't do, man. I just don't do that. Oh, man.
Yo, this is wild.
You know what it reminds me? It reminds me when Tekashi 6ix9ine went to O Block and he went there like 3 o'clock in the morning. This is what Puerto Rock did. What up, gangsta? 3 o'clock in the morning when nobody's outside. Let me get back in the car.
This is why I did it live, bro. This is why I did it live.
Bro, what point are you proving? See, this is where you messed up. Now you're going off to make it seem as if the debate was on this specific date, which we already know, which you agreed to on Twitter. That's why we got the timestamps and everything. It was Friday. Like, bro, come on, Puerto Rock. You know this ain't a good look.
I did it live in front of y'all.
You did not do nothing live in front of nobody. This was the wrong day. You pulled up in the hood, pulled up in the hood on the wrong day. What you talking about?
Y'all don't think I'm frauding and shit.
You is most definitely frauding, because if everybody knows that the date is on Friday and you pulling up on Thursday to do this and expecting me, because you don't know, I could have been doing something. I was actually playing and somebody told me. We was in a group of people and I'm like, hold on, this guy's running his mouth talking about me, right? I don't mind the clowning, so the clowning stuff is fine. He could have set that in preparation for Friday and stuff, but because, you know, it's like with the AGN when people say, oh, is this AGN? I said, no, it's a person that I know, but I troll. That's fine. The trolling stuff is fine. But I didn't lie and say that's AGN I beat. Do you get what I'm saying? The trolling thing was fine. But when people ask who was it, I was upfront and honest. Oh, that wasn't... I could make let me make a fake account and have somebody play and make it appear as if it's AGN and beat them and they say, that's AGN, that's AGN. Why would I do that? That's stupid.
Anybody tries to fraud, this is live.
It was live, but it wasn't live on the day that it was. Well, you couldn't wait one day, brother. So instead of you going live, what you did was that you made up a bunch of lies.
Live and direct. This is wild, bro.
Like, I mean, damn, it's wild coming. Like, bro, really going to another man's child? Oh, it's wild, bro. Damn, I must be really a superstar in this community, man. Oh, damn. Is that how it really feels clicking on my channel? Please don't tell me this, guys. Because if so, I'm going to have to calm down. I don't want to come off like that, guys. Come on, man. I want everybody to, you know, click the icon. We laugh. We all have a good time talking about gaming. I don't want people feeling like they going to O-Block. Like, what? Yo, Puerto, how many times you going to expose yourself? Tell them we can rock. It says it right there. And T-Boss, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Speak up on that. Like, did you do that with all the other people you had? Jumping on your little debates? Oh, I won! I beat, oh no, it's Alex! We set it up for Wednesday, and he came, and he didn't come on a Monday. Well, I wonder why he didn't come on a Monday, Puerto. Is this how you win your debates? Oh, yeah, we had this guy coming. Oh, yeah, we set it up for a Saturday, so I decided to make it on a Friday. And then you wonder as to why the guy didn't show up. Okay. All right. Unbelievable, man. Like I said, man, ain't really nothing else to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I personally don't care enough to even jump on this person's debate or whatever else he got going on, because he got destroyed by several other people. And like I said, I think he chooses certain people that he knows that he can kind of bully his point of views on. And that's fine. You can tell he goes for weak links. But this is a strong link. Okay? This is why he can't handle my videos, but I can handle his. He expected me to get emotional, mad, tirade, flip out. What is there to flip out about? I'm in the right. You are in the wrong. He was never going to show up. Excuses. Come on, man. You know, and like I said, man, if that video really offended you that bad, bro, like, you honestly need to grow up, bro. It was with Banjo-Kazooie music, bro. This man really got triggered over a Banjo-Kazooie song, calling it a stunt. Bruh, like, please, don't ever go to a comedy show. Don't ever go to anything like that, because people like you get mad as soon as they throw out one Hispanic joke. Now you want to get mad at the comedian. Now you want to throw tomatoes. Now you want to get upset. Well, don't go to a comedy event and expect people to have to censor themselves. People all want to enjoy the humor. If you can't enjoy it, then be gone. Bye, Felicia. Like, I mean, hey, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And on top of that, you old, so you should have way more of a backbone than a lot of these people. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. I know they was expecting me to yell, get angry, and scream. They wanted me to rip my t-shirt like Hulk Hogan, like AGN. But that weren't happening, man. I know how to handle myself. So, take care, guys. And like I said, man, Puerto, you really acted like a real cucaracha.